one percenter habits still need to be instilled. Like, you know what I mean? You need to be reading books. You need to be doing things to better yourself. You need to be hitting the gym. You need to be conscious about what you're putting in your fucking mouth. You need to be conscious about what leaves your mouth. Are you okay with being a part of the 99%? I like to call it the ant farm, the 99. Or are you trying to be that 1%? Honestly, I think a lot of people think in their fucking head that that's what they want. But you're not built like that. You're not molding the man or woman that you need to be in order to step into the 1%. And I'm not just talking financially. I'm talking about 1%er habits. Like, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day. Doesn't matter if it's fucking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday. I'm up at 3 o'clock. Because I know that the habits and rituals and systems that I instill into my life with intention ultimately molds me into the person that I would like to be. You got to get a little bit more rigid about your disciplines. You got to be willing to be uncomfortable. And that comes through having non-negotiable 1%er habits. You will become a 1%er before you ever even realize that. Whether, you know what I mean, in fame, notoriety, body composition, financial status. The 1% can be divvied up into several different packages. Most people would think finances. But to me, it's ultimate success, which is a scope, like a spectrum of things. Everybody's just like, money, 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 money. Money's definitely a part of it. Money will make it so that you can live the life that you want to live, because we're all on a, you know what I mean, a monetary system. We're all, you know what I mean, living in a financial reward system. So you need the money to, you know what I mean, ultimately achieve and be who you want to be, unless you just want to live a simple life. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But the 1%er habits still need to be instilled. Like, you know what I mean? You need to be reading books. You need to be doing things to better yourself. You need to be hitting the gym. You need to be conscious about what you're putting in your fucking mouth. You need to be conscious about what leaves your mouth. You need to be conscious about the relationships, the energies, the vibrations that you allow into your inner circle. I've had a couple people that I needed to do away with, and I love them with all my fucking heart. But how they have chose to live is so contrary to how I'm choosing to live that we're, you know what I mean? We're just constantly butting heads. We're at ends with one another. Therefore, the relationship doesn't need to be, you know what I mean? Doesn't need to be deleted. Doesn't need to be discarded. It just needs to be put in its proper place. These are the types of habits and thoughts and disciplines that come with being a 1%er. I find when I talk to people, especially like in my coaching and stuff, and I talk about the 1%er habits, I don't know if it's just because, like, you know what I mean, how I look and everything, but people often ask me, like, oh, is that relative to like the Hells Angels or bikers or something, like 1%, like the 1%ers? And I was like, no. I was like, the 1%ers are merely the people that are doing the things that the 99 aren't doing. It's the people forging new paths. Are you walking down the well-worn path with the 99% and just going through the flow of life, not ever challenging anything, never setting your intentions, never actually striving for more or to better yourself? Or are you carving out your own path? I think that that's a really good framework. That's a great way to look at it. The 1%, they're carving their own path. They are straying away from the 99. So ultimately, 1%er habits are just everything that is in contrast to what the 99 are doing. And like, I have, you know what I mean, had 1%er habits that in the past didn't serve me because I wasn't ultimately living in my truth, and I wasn't pursuing what was intended for me, and I wasn't setting my intentions. So the 1%er habits really just, you know what I mean, if not properly disciplined, understood, and implemented, ultimately, you know what I mean? You can become the 1% as an outcast, or you can become the 1% as a trendsetter, as somebody who is willing to reinvent the wheel. 1%er habits will set you apart from everybody else. Honestly, like, it's the smallest things. Like my production schedule. Literally have a schedule. I put my needle movers, the things that need to be done that are paramount to ultimately achieving my goals and who I want to be in this world. And then I put them into 30-minute increments. And I literally run a timer on my Apple Watch, moving me through those, you know what I mean, through those time windows. And if I don't get something done in the time window that I've allotted to it, I'll move between tasks unless it's something that's pertinent, you know what I mean, that can't be put off. But if it's something that, you know what I mean, I can finish tomorrow, I move between tasks because it reminds me when I endeavor to do something that there's a timeline on it, that I don't just get to, you know what I mean, willy-nilly through it and do whatever it is that I want to do. These are little 1%er habits. Then I have, you know what I mean, also sitting here on the table, I got my journals and my gratitude journals, my thoughts of the days. I have little things, little habits, little tricks and tips and rituals that I have instilled into my life. This is what I'm referring to when you hear me talk about the 1%er habits. Like if you follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, you know what I mean, may have caught a little talk about it, but not understood. You know what I mean? Maybe I didn't provide enough color on what I'm talking about. I think that we came up with a good framework here. The 1%er habits are merely the things that are going to set you apart from what the other 99 are doing. Like the 99, what are they doing on a Friday night? They're getting drunk. And that's just to merely cope with the fact that they're so out of alignment and not in pursuit of what they were put here to do. They're just following along, going, you know what I mean, going with the flow. Stop going with the flow. It's good to be in flow state. That's a whole different thing. Maybe we'll do a talk about flow state in the future. But stop going with the flow. Forge your own fucking path. Don't walk the well-worn path. Have the fucking balls to walk your own fucking path. And create the disciplines, the habits, and the rituals that will support you on your journey. That's the 1%er habits. I think that's a good way to frame this up. Don't do what the 99 are doing. Try and do the opposite. If you can live in contrast to popular belief and what everybody else is doing, unless they have what it is that you're pursuing, that's the 1%er habits. Now let's grow together.